In this video, I'm going to be narrating 3 allegedly true creepy stories about Instagram. If you want to support my channel, make sure to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up, it really helps out. Plus, if you don't, you're gonna get a creepy message in 7 days from a stalker. Just kidding, but still, support the channel, it's much appreciated. With that being said, let's jump right into these stories. I found something very strange on Instagram. And now I'm scared. I really love Instagram. It's probably the app I spend most of my time on. I don't have a big following or anything, but I love to share pictures. I guess it's pretty normal for a teenage girl like me. In my time on Instagram, I saw my share of weird things. There was, of course, the spam bots and fake accounts who would comment on your content. There was nudity and other inappropriate imagery. For a site that has a strict policy against this, you sure stumble upon it. There was one thing that was a bit creepier. There was a guy who had a crush on my friend Lisa. We found his Instagram by accident and saw that he'd shared dozens of pictures of her on the account. 2 weeks ago though, I found something else that was way more creepy. It was an account by the name of Cutie52. It didn't have a lot of followers, but it had posted a fair amount of pictures. At first, I thought it was a regular account. When I scrolled through the pictures, I saw that they were all of young girls. Probably the account of some guy who posted pictures of girls he found attractive, I thought. As I continued to scroll through the account, I realized that they were all my age, or even younger. After a while, I noticed something even more unsettling. All the pictures were unprofessional and seemed to have been taken in secret. Here was a picture of a blonde girl on her way to school. There was a picture of a brown-haired girl on a bus. It continued on like that. What the hell was this? Was this the account of some creepy stalker or something? I decided to check the comments on the newest picture. It was of a young girl with dark hair at a train station. I already knew what I'd find. Lots of perverted comments. When I started to read through, I found none of that. All I saw were smiles and thumbs up. I'd have written it off as nothing but spam, if not for the numbers. In between all the spam, a random number would be posted. The first one was 300, followed by 500, all the way up to 1200. When I clicked on one of the many posters, all I found was either an empty profile or a suspended one. I continued on with other pictures, but all I found was more of the same. Spam and numbers. Nothing else. In the end, I told myself it was the account of some perverted creep and left it alone. To be honest, I'd completely forgotten about it. Until today. I'd gotten home from school and was about to check my emails. I use one of the popular German email providers. It's one of those pages that is stacked with news bulletins and other recommended articles. Most of it is rubbish or celebrity gossip. Today though, I saw that one of the articles was about a missing young girl. As I clicked it, I read that young 15-year-old Emily H. had been missing for a few days now. The girl had apparently vanished near a train station on her way to school. There was something about her picture though. I had seen it somewhere before, but I couldn't say where. Maybe in a newspaper? It was later that day, in the evening, that I went on Reddit to search for something interesting. It was half an hour later that I had found a thread about one of those weird internet mysteries. When someone mentioned Instagram, I suddenly remembered the creepy account I'd seen 2 weeks ago. It took me a while of searching through my history, but I found it again. I was about to copy the link and start a thread when I noticed something. The latest picture of the account. The dark-haired girl at the train station. As I stared at it, I knew why I'd recognised the 15-year-old girl in the news article. This was her. This was Emily H., the young girl that was missing. I checked the comments once more, but it was all the same, spam and numbers. What the hell was this? I was so utterly creeped out. I copied the link of the profile and sent it to one of my friends via WhatsApp, but she didn't read it. Damn it, Nicole, check your stupid phone, I cursed. It was half an hour or so later that she finally read the message.
Miss Popular has got another stalker, has she?
As I read it, I didn't know what she was talking about. Wait, what do you mean, Nicole? Do you know that girl? No reply. I sent her another message, and then another one. Finally, I called her.
Oh, Marie, what's up?
She answered the phone. Nicole, what are you talking about? You know the girl in the picture.
Well, duh, dummy. I'd recognise you anywhere.
As she said this, the phone almost dropped from my hands. What the hell are you talking about?
That picture of you. Guess some creeper has a crush on you. Isn't that just like what happened to Lisa back in...
I didn't listen anymore. What the hell was she talking about?
Marie? Hey, are you still there?
I heard her call out to me. With shaking fingers, I clicked on the link again. With each passing second, I cursed at my computer to load the profile. When it finally did, the phone dropped from my hands. Right there, at the top of the profile, there was a new picture. It was me, standing in front of a store in the mall. It was this afternoon. When I checked the comments, I saw the same thing I'd seen before. Smileys and numbers. They were all posted recently. I refreshed the page and saw the numbers climbing up. Finally though, after I refreshed it again and again, I got an error message. Sorry, this page isn't available. Whatever I tried, nothing turned up anymore. Searching for the account name on Google or any other information, nothing turned up. For all I know, that account is completely gone. I'm sitting here now, typing this out. I can't make sense of what I found there. I keep telling myself that it was just the account of some pervert or stalker. That picture of Emily though, those numbers, it was all way too strange. I'm starting to think that there's something terrible going on. Please, everyone, tell me it's just my imagination. Tell me nothing is going on here. Tell me I'm not in danger. Seriously, creepy guy, I need advice. Okay, so one day I got a new follower on Instagram. I'm going to call him Clay for this story. Well, I accepted him and followed him back, and within 10 minutes he had liked every single one of my almost 700 pictures. I didn't really care. It made me feel good, actually. So I went and liked maybe 5 of his. He was pretty cute and my age. We had both just graduated this year. As soon as I stopped liking his pictures, he DM'd me on Instagram, saying, "Thanks for the likes, smiley face." I said, "You're welcome," and thought that was it. He sent another smiley face, and I didn't respond. He began to send me question marks and sad faces, and I just ignored him. Next thing I know, I get a friend request on Snapchat. Now, I only use Snapchat, I deleted it now, to send pictures to my dad to see my siblings. They live in another state. So nobody really has my name, and I definitely didn't give it to him. He began sending me picture after picture, but not of him, just dumb things like the walls and furniture. And then he started sending me inappropriate pictures. I got probably 10 of them. Since I wasn't responding, he started messaging me on Instagram again. Why do you hate me? Why are you doing this to me? Don't you want to be together? He sent tons of messages like these, along with sad faces and question marks. I decided to delete my Snapchat app, and I haven't checked it since. After not hearing from him for days, I got a text from a number that I didn't know. "Hey, it's Clay. I missed you so much." I think I almost peed myself out of fear. I don't give my number out. It's not on Instagram or Facebook, and it wasn't linked to my Snapchat. I didn't even have any mutual friends with this guy for him to get it from someone. I didn't respond to him, and he did the usual constant texting, asking why I hated him, sending sad faces and question marks, and blowing up my phone. Then he said to me, "Just remember, I have pictures of you." I had no idea what he meant because I never sent him anything. I responded with, "What the hell are you talking about?" And he said, "If that's the only way I can get you to respond, I'll remember that." Smiley face. I began ignoring him again. I finally figured out how to block his number, thank God, but sadly, that hasn't stopped him. He's texted me from random numbers, said he knew my address, said he was waiting for me outside of my work, and still claims he has pictures of me. I told him if he didn't knock it the hell off, I was going to call the cops on him. That shut him up for a while. I thought I was good, because he hadn't been liking my pictures or texting me. But yesterday, he sent my brother a friend request on Facebook. That wouldn't be so weird, but not only is my brother 12, but we don't have the same last name, and I never told him I had any siblings. I hadn't told my brother about him, and yesterday he messaged my brother saying, "What is Alyssa doing right now?" My brother asked me about it. I told him to ignore him. And just now, he messaged me on Instagram saying, "I cut myself because of you." And the picture he sent was just black. What the hell do I do? This dude is crazy creepy and he won't seem to go away. I just realized something really strange. His Instagram messages always disappear. I don't respond to them, and they disappear. I went to show my mum that message, and it wasn't there. But I didn't delete it. I don't even know how. Not even safe on Instagram. I have a few creepy stories I've experienced, but here's another one. So 2 summers ago, I was 16 and went to the shore with my family. Me and my sister, who was 15, go walking on the boardwalk every night, since it was the cool thing to do. We would just mess around, play games, and go on rides and stuff. We would also dress cute and take pictures for Instagram. Yeah, I know I was basic. So one night, me and my sister finished getting ready and posted a selfie on Instagram. I was never one to get a stack of likes or comments on a picture. I usually got a steady 30 likes, nothing special. But this night, I got a comment on my photo from a stranger. Keep in mind, I don't have a private Instagram, and it was from a guy my age who commented, "Gorgeous," smiley face. Me being dumb, politely said thank you and left it at that. Then he said, "Kick?" ? Which made me roll my eyes, so I didn't respond. But this is where it gets creepy. His next comment was, "I'm at the same shore as you. We should meet up." He even put the name of the shore I was at. I was super creeped out because I had never said what shore I was at on Instagram. Then I replied and said, "No thanks." And he wrote back, "Please?" smiley face. I started getting scared, so my sister commented and told him to leave me alone, and then the comments stopped. So we get back to the boardwalk, and I pretty much forgot about the creepy incident at that point. We got some ice cream and started walking, and from the corner of my eye, I saw a guy leaning against a wall and staring at me. My sister and I sat at a bench to eat our ice cream, and once I got a better look at him, I realised it was the guy from Instagram staring dead at me. I froze and grabbed my sister's arm. He just kept staring, so my sister and I ran back to our place where we were staying, which wasn't smart because he could have followed us. But we were so scared. After that, I think I got a few more comments calling me pretty, but then it stopped, thankfully. So creepy boardwalk guy, let's never meet again. Thank you for watching the video and sticking around until the end. This drawing went through some rough stages. There was one point in the drawing process which I just really wasn't happy with how it was going. I tried to pull it all together by the end, and it turned out okay in my opinion. I've seen way better drawings of eyes out there, so, you know, there's lots of things I can improve, but hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. I'll catch you guys in the next drawing video. Bye.